What is up, YouTube? It's another beautiful day here in South Jersey. Finally, spring's here. I think there's going to be like one kind of coldish day next week where it's going to be 48. But other than that, it's supposed to be in the 50s and 60s and almost even in the 70s. So I'm pumped about that. It's about fucking time for sure. We had a really long winter, to say the least. We were getting hammered by nor'easters, but honestly, it's such a beautiful day. I'm in a t-shirt, as you can see, and I'm just blessed to be alive, blessed to see another day. Like I said before, a lot of people don't have the luxury of waking up and seeing another day. So I'm happy to be here, happy to be living the best life I can right now. So it's always a nice feeling for sure. I'm at work right now. I just pulled up to a customer's house, so I will be getting off in a second. Just got to do a quick data com. I think I'm actually gonna leave this job early. My brother-in-law needs a hand with some concrete. I'll try and film some of that for you. We're doing a set of concrete steps. I really enjoy concrete masonry. It's definitely an art form, and it definitely it's soothing, and I'm pretty fucking good at it. I've been doing it since I was helping him out since I was 13, 14, so it's something I really enjoy. Not quite as much as mechanics and shit like that, but I still enjoy it a lot. So anyway, I am in Brigantine right now. Beautiful day. You can hear the gulls. I'm sure you guys can probably hear the gulls laughing in the background. So like I said, man, just happy to see another day. I can't stress that enough. A lot in the past year has happened, past couple years really, where friends are dying every day, every other day, every week, month. You never know. Death was really coming in threes, and really decimating the population of kids that I grew up from dope mostly, but accidents. I did a lot of reckless shit when I didn't care. Even stunts with like Tuck and shit, lighting myself on fire. I don't know if you guys ever saw that video on Tuck's page, but we used way too much gasoline. He couldn't put me out. I had to jump in this dirty ass mud puddle that smelled like shit water. But I lived without any burns by the grace of God. So I'd never do that again. Not to say I wouldn't do a wheelie down the block, but definitely would never light myself on fire again. I don't recommend doing it, but I'll tell you what, I never had an adrenaline rush like it. It was one of the one times in my life I can say that nothing in my mind, nothing else was on my mind. Nothing else mattered, It was just putting myself out at that point. It was freedom, to say the least. Like I said, I'm not encouraging it. Don't do that shit. Tuck and them I went to stunt school and all that shit, so that's why I felt comfortable doing it with them. But like I said, it was quite an experience. So there we go. That's pretty much all. I was just gonna give you guys a good morning, doing my thing here. I actually am working with the Solar Edge system today. I might be able to sneak a video. I don't know. I don't know how I would feel if I was a homeowner and had some dude video in my house. So I don't usually do it, the inside shit. But I mean, I'm gonna have to probably bring the gateway outside. I actually gotta see if my power bank has any power in it, because I need to use that. All right, that one's got enough juice. They gave me these. I'll show you how it works with the Solar Edge gateways. That's actually kind of cool to watch sometimes. So I'm gonna go knock on the door and see if they're home. If not, I'm gonna call them and see if they are in the area, because I believe that she said that she's in the area, but she's not always at this particular house. Which is, I don't know, strange to me, because it's a beautiful house. I would love to fucking live here. But, yep. So that's it for right now. Give me a minute, and I'll see if I can show you how to link a Solar Edge system. So I just finished my job in Brigantine. I'm on my way. Dropped by my brother-in-law's concrete job just to tell him that I'm dropping this thing off and heading back over. Almost wasn't able to work with them. Not because of, the job that's supposed to usually take 15 minutes took an hour and almost 2 hours. Well, an hour and 40 minutes. So that was annoying. I thought I was going to be able to fix it, and then I tried one more time with the guy from Solar Edge. Didn't work, and I was like, you know what? Before I leave, I'm gonna try to fix it one more time. And sure enough, that last time did it. I fixed it. So now I'm heading home to drop off my work car and get changed, and then I'm heading over there. So I'll try to film what I can, but the concrete's pretty hands-on, and I'm already kind of running behind as far as he's like already mixing it and ready to pour the steps. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna see what happens. Honestly, I kind of feel like I should just stay at this job right now at this point, because I don't know how much longer he's even going to be working, but it's cash at the end of the day and there's no taxes. So even if he gives me $50, I'm making more than I would have if I stayed at work. So we'll see. Alright folks, so I just finished doing the concrete with my brother-in-law. Didn't really have time to video anything. It's pretty hands-on shit. So now I'm done for the day. I am done the other job for the day. It's only 3 o'clock. I would go to the scrap yard, but I believe it closes in 30 minutes. So I will go cash some copper, but I don't think I can even do that. I'm actually, give me 1 second. I'm about to check EMR's hours. If they're open late today, then I might even go to the scrap yard. Alright, so EMR is open. I'm gonna go see what I got for copper wire. I really don't have that much right now, because I just took a load. That last video you guys saw where I got $105 for it. I'm gonna go see what I get, man. I mean, even if I get $25, it's kind of worth it. I really gotta see how much I have. I don't have all that much. If I had stripped it, I probably would have got a couple bucks, but I don't know if it's really worth going all the way down there if I don't have a lot. So I'm gonna go check it out and let you guys know. Alright, so I just took a load of it. I just checked out the load that I have here worth, and it's not even worth the ride out, honestly. It's not much at all. I'll show you guys in 1 second. It's definitely not worth driving all the way out to Summers Point, EHT area. It maybe be 10, 20 bucks if that. Roll up my windows. I need my little bastards in here. Fucking with my car. My boy wants some help doing some flooring over at his house, but that motherfucker's notoriously cheap. It ain't worth driving out there. This is all I got right now. It's not enough. Not enough to drive all the way out there. Not for me. I don't know if I'm just spoiled because I'm used to, you know, at least $70 hauls, $80 hauls. But it just seems counterproductive to spend $8 in gas to go to. I got a package here. I don't remember what else I ordered. Oh, is this my paint? Oh, my paint's here. Holy shit. Well, look at that, guys. Looks like I'll be working on the bike today. I got my paint, so that was quick. I just ordered that shit, not yesterday, the night before, I guess. That's cool. Alright, so I'm gonna smoke this cigarette and then open that bitch up. And then, do some sanding, I guess. I gotta go get sanding pads. So my one sander has plenty, but the one small one with the little triangle head with the adhesive tips I don't have, and my Rockwell, which is a nice multi-tool that I would usually use for this, I lost the truck years ago and never got a new one like an asshole. Now, of course, I need it. So a friend of mine gave me one of those little Ryobi ones, so I'm gonna head to the hardware store and get me some sanding pads. Of course, the actual paint would come before the primer, so I don't know. It's torn, even though there's a coat on there. course, the actual paint came before the primer, so now I'm torn because there's already kind of a layer of paint on there that I could definitely paint over, but I really should wait for the primer, especially because I already paid for it. It's a little bummy, but what are you gonna do? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get sanding pads anyway because I need to clean it up. So honestly, it's probably better that the primer didn't come. So I need to clean up them spokes. And you clean up the parts of the frame I couldn't get with the normal sander. And that's pretty much it. And then I'll probably take like rubbing alcohol and clean the surface real good. And then, yeah, that should be it. And then we'll be ready to prime it and paint it. To be dead honest with you, I don't feel like waiting. I really don't feel like waiting. I just want to get this fucking bike done. I'm going to be patient. I'm trying to be patient. But it's like right there, you know? When it's so close like that, it's like you just want to fucking finish it. So I just got to do the concrete shit. It's been a long day so far already, honestly. So now I have to figure out up the pad situation. Gotta go get the sanding pads from the hardware store. And then I'm gonna be back, and I guess I'll time lapse me sanding the bike down so you don't have to watch a long drawn out process. So yep, that's the next step. I'll see you back here in a bit. So I said fuck it and painted it. It looks fine enough. I didn't really care how the frame looked. I just wanted it to be protected. That's really all I'm worried about. So, there you go. Alright, YouTube. So, we are sitting in the Mustang right now. I am tuning it to its race tune. I was getting bored of sitting inside. So I figured I would unlock her full potential and go for a nice little cruise. I'm just bored and don't feel like sitting inside. I was getting the itch. Not so much I want to get fucked up and party itch, but I need to do something. I can't just sit inside or I'm going to lose my fucking mind. So right now it's saving my stock data so I can return it when I want to. Just waiting for this, and then we are going to give her some juice and alright, now we're downloading the tune. And, man, I tell you what, I was a little skeptical when I first bought this, tuner. I wasn't sure if it was actually going to do what it says it does, but, I mean, the transmission is crisp. Just bang, 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 bang. No overlap of gears, none of that. There's definitely more pep. She's a lot snappier when she's tuned. Only thing that sucks is putting 93 in the tank because that shit is fucking expensive. But honestly, I only have her for another week, so fuck it. I'm gonna juice her up and I am gonna go get buck wild, folks. You know how I do. I'm not gonna get too crazy because I don't, like I said, I don't want to get in any more trouble with the law. I might hit some back roads in Cape May and shit like that, where there's not a lot of folks hanging out. Not a lot of cops are in certain areas of Cape May. I do have the radar detector, so it's pretty good at picking shit up far away. So that's always nice. Almost there. And so turn key off. Alright, now I'm gonna fire her up. Alright, so now we unplug our tuner out of the OBD port. Let's get the lights on, guys. So this thing I do not videotape when I'm driving. necessarily. I mean, of course, if I was just cruising, but I'm about to go get a little wild, like a jerk off, because like I said, the worst that can happen is what, they take my license or taking the shit anyway, so I might as well enjoy my car while I still can, because I'm not going to be able to drive it for 2 years. So if I do get in some type of trouble, which I don't think I'm gonna, but if I would happen to, hopefully the state trooper or whoever the cop is will be understanding of the fact that, yo, listen, bro, this is my baby, and I'm about to not be able to drive her for 2 years, so give me a break. Alright, so I'm gonna take it to the gas station, get some 93 in it, and I will. So I just got back from my drive. That's it for today. The frame's painted. The engine's pretty much done. I bought a torque wrench, but the one I got's inch pounds, and there's a conversion table, but the layout for it is brutal. So my uncle has one in foot pounds. He said I could take as well. So I'm going to bring that one and make sure everything's torqued correctly. I think I did it right the first time with the one I have, but I'd rather double check it and instead of playing it safe. Or I'd rather double check it and play it safe instead of just risking it and fucking blowing the engine apart because the shit wasn't torqued right, or, you know, taking out the play because I fucking over-torqued it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab that tomorrow morning, probably have coffee with him, chill with him. He's awesome. My Uncle Doc's just such a bobcat, wild dude. He actually, it sucks that I'm losing my license right now because he wanted to give me a 500 horsepower Dodge Challenger. I think it's a 2009 or 2010 with like 30,000 miles. I mean, beautiful car. He has a Hellcat as well. I'll show you those when I go there tomorrow. He also has a huge Alaskan Malamute. I mean, the biggest dog I've ever seen in my life. And me saying it does it no justice. Wait until you guys see this dog. Big old George. So that's on the table for tomorrow. I think I might slap the engine in the bike tomorrow. I'm going to test out my clutch cables and all that shit. And possibly fire her up. I need to go to AutoZone. I need to call AutoZone tomorrow morning, and call their 800 line and get my name transferred to my new AutoZone card, because I have $20. So I can get the engine oil and whatever else I might need for it. Like, as far as fluids, maybe a new spark plug. I don't think I need a new spark plug. This one looks pretty good. I think it just needs to be cleaned up a little bit. But I might get a new one and just figure out what the gap is and just gap it so that I don't have to worry about it. But anyway, so that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.